One of the best things about the AR platform is straight up versatility. Pick a caliber and there is a strong possibility there's going to be an AR for it. Today we're going to talk about the CMMG Bravo conversion kit that takes your standard 223 5.56 AR and converts it to shoot .22 long rifle. Why in the hell would you want to spend almost $250 to be able to do that? Well, that's a good question. It's probably also a good time for a little bit of disclosure. So this video isn't sponsored. CMMG did not send me this kit, and chances are if I reached out an email, they probably wouldn't even read it in the first place. Let's be honest, I'm just not that important. Nope, I popped into my favorite gun store, North Sound Firearms, which also isn't paying me, but probably should, and I paid full retail for this kit. One of the reasons that I'm not mad about paying full retail here is that I am spending just short of $250 in order to use my existing AR-15 to shoot .22 long rifle through. It's going to cost considerably more than that to build a dedicated .22 from the ground up, let alone buy a pre-built one, at which point I'm probably going to have to upgrade all the furniture, I'm going to have to put an optic on it. You know, all of that stuff is going to add up very quickly. No, this option right here, this is going to be the best option. It allows me to pull out my existing bolt carrier group, replace it with this conversion bolt carrier group, and then use the mags that come along with the kit. And boom, I'm in. I'm ready to shoot .22. We just had a new year. It is 2022. And let's be honest, .22s are cool. They are fun to shoot, and most of the time, generally speaking, the ammo is relatively inexpensive. The .22 long rifle round is an excellent one for training. That's the first gun that I shot when I was young and learning gun safety as a child. It's easy to control because of its lack of recoil, yet still accurate enough to hunt small game if necessary. Now I'm going to be honest, my ARs haven't really seen a lot of action since the pandemic started, when a lot of places were charging upwards of $1 a round for 223 or 5.56. I said to hell with it. I put them in the safe and I figured, you know what? I'm not going to shoot them anymore until this madness is over with. This conversion kit, it's the solution. There are several different variations that they sell with different combinations of magazines. The one that I got comes with the bolt carrier conversion, as well as 3 25-round mags. I've got everything packed up for tomorrow morning. I have my AR, I have plenty of dusty, old, dirty .22 ammo, because let's face it, if you're going to stress test something, you might as well do it in the worst possible conditions. I'll be heading out as soon as the sun comes up, and of course I get some coffee, and I'll be testing this thing for reliability and accuracy. This is a product that I have been waiting for quite some time to go ahead and test out, so I am really excited about heading to the gravel pit tomorrow. All right, last mag before I hike back down to the parking area and get the hell out of here. It's pretty chilly this morning. I genuinely can't tell you the last time that I got out and actually shot a .22. It's been a while. In fact, it's been so long that I've pretty much forgotten exactly how dirty that stuff is. Dirty, but fun. Am I right? That being said, if you use one of these kits, at the end of the day when you're done at the range, make for damn sure that you clean the shit out of your weapon before you go ahead and swap everything back over to your standard 223 5.56 setup. Altogether, I fired right about 550 rounds in this one trip to the range. The bolt carrier is dirty, and I do mean dirty. My entire AR is filthy to the point that when I'm done shooting this video, I'm going to be spending the rest of the evening sitting down and just cleaning every little nook and cranny of it to get all of that corrosive, nasty 22 powder and excrement out of all of the little corners. This is typical for any 22. It's not exactly a huge surprise. What is a huge surprise is that I didn't really find much in the way of reliability issues with this kit. Now, my first mag, I did have a couple of failure to feeds. I don't know if that was the mag. I don't know if that was the bolt carrier. It didn't really happen often enough for me to really decide where that was coming from. Realistically, it was about the first 2 or 3 rounds through the first mag worth of ammo. After that, it cleared itself up, and I never had another problem the rest of the day. It's a really weird feeling shooting 22 through my AR pistol. I'm so used to shooting 223 and 5.56 that when using the 22 conversion kit, the lack of sound and the lack of recoil, it's just strange. It almost feels like I'm shooting a BB gun replica of my AR pistol. Now, I know one of the questions that people are really going to want answered is, how accurate is a 22 going to be when fired through a 223? What I can say is that between my Romeo 5 that I have on the AR pistol and my 45-degree backup iron sights, the point of aim, point of impact is essentially the same as it would be if I were shooting 223 or 5.56 through it. Now, of course, I was using my 10.5-inch AR pistol build, and I can say that if I were out camping and for some reason I needed to take down some sort of small game like a rabbit, I wouldn't have any concerns with the accuracy using that setup for it with the 22 conversion. You're not going to be using this conversion kit at 100 yards out. Let's be honest here. This ain't no sniper rifle. It's a 22. Nearly every person that buys this kit is going to be using it for the same thing: teaching new shooters, small game hunting, and low-cost target practice. And of course, a little bit of fun. This kit is fun, it's relatively inexpensive, and as far as I can tell so far, it's pretty reliable for what it is. One recommendation that I'm going to make is that if you are going to buy this kit, if you have a local Cerakote applicator, go through them, take the bolt carrier conversion down there and have them either put the Cerakote Micro Slick coating on it, or have them coat it with their Cerakote Elite series coating. Doing that is going to give you an extra layer of protection to make it so much easier to clean at the end of the day. Both the Micro Slick and the Elite series of Cerakote are a lot easier to clean up. You should be able to just wipe it down with a paper towel or cleaning cloth after a day at the range, and it's going to be clean. Now, if I had to buy it all over again, would I? Well, yes, I would, and there would be no hesitation in that. The one downside to this is that it's dirty, but it's a 22, so that's to be expected. So really, that's just normal. It's not really a downside. That's it for today, guys. If you're looking at one of these kits, just go ahead and buy it already. Buy it, go out, have some fun with it, enjoy your time with it, and make sure you got plenty of cleaning supplies for the end of the day.